welcome everyone to NBA basketball on two, and both of these teams in a rough stretch at the moment. Brent, what's the mood like on a struggling team?
Well, I can tell you, BA, not fun. In the early part of my career, I played for the Clippers, but I went to a lot of therapy, so I got over that. Look, they're struggling. They've got to find some confidence. Guys got to find a way to get their heads up. And if they can just share the ball and share the wealth, they'll find that rhythm.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Jones in at the point. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. Here's Avdia. Kuzma against Stewart. Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Washington basketball.
And the Wizards with possession here. Just 5 on the clock. Bagley, a screen on Ivy. Poole for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teams were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Thompson outside. There's the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson, no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Pass to Kuzma. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Cunningham against Jones. It's Cunningham with a drive. Here's Thompson. Washington with a rebound. Poole outside. Right side Bagley. Avdia from outside. Duran with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Cunningham, a screen on Kuzma. Stewart into the lane. There's the triple. And it's Poole with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Bagley. Here's Avdia. Out to Bagley. Pass to Jones. Bagley, a screen on Ivy. Here's Avdia.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jones with the ball, and it's Ivy picking him up. Poole from long range. Connects from downtown.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Jones against Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ivy. No one near him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Poole outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Knocks it down from distance.
A good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Jones against Cunningham. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Jones drives in. Yep, that one goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Three-pointer Stewart. And no good. The Wizards with a lead inside. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Jones from outside. And the Wizards with another three. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Picked by Stewart. Thompson goes in. An easy two on the layup.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Outside Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 7. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Offline with a 3. Pass to Poole. Throws it up high. They swipe it. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
So on the floor for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Stewart, a screen on Poole. Ivy passes to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Here's Bagley. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Ivy driving inside.
And Ivy getting downhill is dangerous. Red alert.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Poole, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Stewart, a screen on Poole. Here's Ivy. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Bagley, a screen on Stewart. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Bagley. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Stewart. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thompson's got 7.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
The kick out to Poole. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And it's Ivy penetrating. Three-pointer, Stewart. Out to Thompson. Stewart, a screen on Poole. Here's Thompson. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jones from outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Ivy outside. Stewart outside. Here's the 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham into the lane. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Leading by 5. Jones with a screen on Ivy. Outside Jones. On the take. Pass to Avdia. Back to Kuzma. That 3's off the mark. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. The 3 ball. No problem for Cade.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
On the attack, Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ivy. Here's Thompson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here at Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tyus Jones really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Troy Brown, and it's Wiseman in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Sasser. Right wing. From deep, Wiseman. Intercepted. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Kispert. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Sasser. Hounded by Wright. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Washington on D. Here's Sasser. Soft touch off the glass.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Washington's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Back to Wiseman. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Kispert. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And the long arms of Holmes utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebounds.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
To the paint. Pass to Fontecchio. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Launches it. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Brown with a screen. Pass to Wiseman. Stolen by Holmes. Now the Wizards in transition. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Here's Kispert. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
2 on the clock. The three. Gets the three to fall. Grimes has got 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Picked by Holmes. Kispert into the lane. 19 seconds left in the third. Back to Holmes. Wiseman with a steal. Outside, Brown. The three is up. He can't hit that time. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards.
That's right, fans.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 14-point game. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Corey Kispert. DeLon Wright is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3, the small forward.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Wright attacking. Here's Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Cunningham outside. On the clock. Counted from distance.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Right, the pass to Holmes. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Stewart. This Pistons squad struggling, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Puts one up from 19. And again, it's Detroit.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
The kick out to Poole. Pass to Avdia. Launches a three. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Ivy not shying away from contact, which is why he's good at getting those kind of calls.
At the line for your Pistons.
And the second free throw is good. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Avdia from outside, pure from 3-point range. Avdia's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Pass to Poole. Down low. Here's Bagley. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cunningham. All alone. Cunningham finishing the break.
Love seeing Cade zip back in transition and doing everything he can to convert on the break.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. The kick out to Poole. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Bagley sets a screen. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Poole against Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Stewart. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by the Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you've got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Thompson a screen on Jones. It's Cunningham with a drive. Thompson outside. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Cunningham. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Kuzma, the pass to Poole. There's the screen by Kuzma. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. That one drops 4.
Oh, get off Isaiah Stewart. It's done.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Cunningham, right side. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. Rebound, Washington. Now here's Jones. Shot on the wing. The Wizards with another miss. Thompson passes to Duran. Count it!
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win.
Richard, this game is a mismatch, but on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Simmons. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Ivy, a screen on Simmons. Cunningham's shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Here's the screen. Cunningham outside. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And Detroit has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Johnson against Stewart. 5 to shoot. Duran. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. They set the screen. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cunningham on the wing. Pulls it from 20. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. High post Stewart. Johnson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Bridges. Johnson's got 5.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Here's Johnson. The pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And that's the thing about Ivy. He plays fast, even in the half court, but especially in transition.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. Bridges against Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ivy. The rebound by the Nets.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. God, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Cunningham against Simmons. It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That one misses. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. And Simmons is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Pistons trailing. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Johnson finds Claxton. Bridges outside. Johnson with a screen on Thompson. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Thompson against Simmons. Thompson up top. He has yet to score. Inside, here's Durant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Durant's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thomas, a screen on Cunningham. Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Here he goes, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Outside Thomas. From deep. Offensive rebound. No good that time. Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Cunningham against Simmons. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Cunningham against Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson attacking. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. 9 points for Johnson.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Bridges against Thompson. There's the try. Can't get it to fall. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Johnson goes in. Right side Simmons. Stolen. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. That one falls. Ivy's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
They got James Wiseman, and it's Fontecchio in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Pass to Walker. There's the screen. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Sasser. And there's the pass to Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sasser for the lead. Now Wiseman. Right wing. Back to The three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Nets leading by 5. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
It's good on the putback. Sharp's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Walker. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
To the middle, in the corner, Finney Smith with it. Knocked away. Should out to Schroeder. Three-pointer hits it from three-point range. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Down low, here's Wiseman. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Schroeder. From past the arc, Sasser gets the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
They grab their own miss. They set the screen. Watford passes to Sharp. Here's Grimes, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep it fit.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Schroeder. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Walker with a screen for Schroeder. Driving the lane. There's the triple. Finney Smith finds Walker. There's the pick. Here's Sharp. Off with the layup. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Nets leading by a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Simmons. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Inside. Here's Duren. Stewart against Johnson. Stewart passes to Duren. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. And the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 5. Detroit's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Thomas against Ivy. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open. He does not hesitate.
Outside for Simmons. Back to Thomas. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Thomas, a screen on Cunningham. Outside Thomas. Back to Simmons. Now Detroit moving it up to take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. The drive by Simmons. Basket counts.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Cunningham against Simmons. Cunningham passes to Duren. Ivy with it. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Going inside. 2 on the clock. Duren, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive group.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Thomas. Over Ivy. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Feeds it to Thompson. Cunningham right side. Pass to Ivy. To the inside. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And that's nice execution out of that 2-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Misses the 3. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They've gone in a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Thomas against Cunningham. To the paint, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Thomas against Ivy. And stolen by Ivy. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Simmons. Cunningham drives in. Pass to Stewart. Just 3 to shoot. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas, a screen on Cunningham. He takes it in. Out to Bridges to tie it up. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Ivy. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Simmons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Bridges for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Thompson is double. Stewart with it. Back to Thompson. And it's blocked.
Got to be careful shooting with Bridges roaming nearby because he's good at coming up with rejections.
Bridges a screen on Stewart. Thomas kicks to Bridges. To take the lead. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
2 minutes.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy.
2 minutes.
Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Johnson over to help. 3-pointer. The shot by Ivy, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And yes, it's good. And the Nets lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The shot by Ivy, no good. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside Thomas. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Simmons against Cunningham. Ivy against Thomas. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Simmons. And a wide open look for Cunningham. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Simmons inside. He's against Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Ivy. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And here is Duran. Cunningham for three. And stolen by Simmons. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Shot on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Johnson with the rebound. So it's the Nets picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit.
K-Sport. NBA action. It's coming up. This is
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Here's Kuzma. Tries again. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Jones. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, BA, we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player. You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges with room to shoot. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Bridges has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
4-3. And Kuzma, good for 3. He's got 5.
Well, Kyle Kuzma starts making three-point shots, turn the lights out. This guy's so smooth.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Outside Jones. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Bagley. And here's Jones. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Nets ball.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. There's a screen. Simmons drives in. Here's Thomas. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
It's good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Inside. And Simmons gets it to go.
Assisted.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Look out, 3 teasers coming at you right now. All right.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 8. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Johnson with a bucket.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Johnson against Kuzma. Right side Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. It's Poole the drive. Fires for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Left side Simmons. Here's Claxton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. You know, one place this Wizards team has been very effective is in the restricted area.
Well, that's the coveted shot in the NBA, to consistently score deep inside that painted area. The Wizards know high percentage looks, and they really get after it on the interior.
Jones from outside. And he parries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side Simmons. Now here's Claxton. He's covered by Bagley. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Shoots from 12. And no problem from Bagley as he finishes at the rim.
This is where he's so effective, attacking in the lane.
Here's Johnson. Deflected. Here's Abdia. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Here's Abdia. Jams it in off a great move.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Here's Abdia. He's guarded by Bridges. Clock at 4. Avdia passes to Jones. Puts up a deep three. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Kept alive. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Bagley. That one goes. Count it. Bagley's got 6.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Well, the unique pregame fashion sense of Kyle Kuzma always seems to be generating buzz for us.
I like it, B.A. He is very tapped into the fashion world. He certainly has shown off some intriguing, shall we say, looks on his way into the building. But I am all about it.
Jones drives in, banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Simmons. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Kuzma finds Jones. Back to Kuzma. Outside Jones.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second.
From deep.
2 minutes.
The rebound by Simmons.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Bridges.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Ben Simmons.
Number 17.
Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Thomas. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And that one's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Washington. Jones hits them both. 1:09 left in the first half. Outside Schroeder. For 3, Bridges. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Bridges has got 10 points.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Kispert, covered by Johnson. Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Claxton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
With the drive, Koulibaly. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Wright's checked in for Washington. And that one misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Here's Kispert, covered by Johnson. Up and in with the layup. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Thomas. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Corey Kispert out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then it's DeLon Wright, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. Picked by Holmes. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fires in the triple. Kispert's got 5 now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. The kick out to Walker. Watford with a screen. The putback. Walker passes to Watford. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Wizards with possession here.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
Well, Doris, the Wizards have some star power, but they're kind of stuck in the middle of things.
BA, unless you have top free agents coming your way, it is so hard to get over the hump. It's about drafting well. Your player development has to be next level. It is not easy for the Washington Wizards right now. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situations, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Schroeder against Wright. Sharp. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Schroeder against Wright. Pass to Holmes. And there it is for him.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Nets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. They set the pick. And here's Schroeder outside. On target from range. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Right outside. No good with a layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Watford. It's Walker on the wing. A minute 35 left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6, and they pick up 2. He's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A new lineup here for Washington.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Sharp passes to Finney-Smith. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith's length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Bagley sets a screen. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. A full line change here for Brooklyn. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Thomas for three. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. Bagley finds Kuzma. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Wow, Kyle Kuzma confidently steps into that 3-point opportunity. That's beautiful.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Wizards.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Great positioning on the putback. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Pass to Thomas. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We're coming right. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Thomas has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. On the floor for Brooklyn, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Thomas, defended by Jones.
Washington foul. Denny Avdia. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
And stolen by Bagley.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And the Nets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Thomas. Driving to the basket. The shot's good.
Cameron Thomas.
And the Nets lead by 19. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Jones, the pass to Bagley. Outside Jones. The rebound by Bridges.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look on person.
And there's the screen. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And another shot. And finally, that one's good.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Bagley, a screen on Johnson. Kuzma for 3. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break with the putback. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
It's scooped up. Pass to Avdia. Now Bagley. It's tipped. Bridges outside. It's Bridges on the wing. No good from outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, Denny Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from.
No, BA, definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Poole.
2 minutes.
Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Poole's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Johnson. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Nets lead by 21.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Kuzma outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
Poole outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Wizzards with another three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Poole. Pass to Bagley. From 6 feet away. Blocked. Johnson for three. Simmons against Jones. Claxton. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Claxton. The shot off that time. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Avdia passes to Jones. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Fires from way outside. It's off. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
just can't wait to get some NBA action going. You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Kuzma kicks to Avdia, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it to your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Count the basket.
Excellent concentration. Got to do more than this to keep Jones from scoring.
And a guy who's easy to trust, Smitty, running this offense, Tyus Jones.
He is completely unselfish, Kevin. He makes smart plays out there. Knows when it's his time to score, and he's a second coach on the floor.
Now, here's Ivy. It's stolen by Bagley. And here's the fast break. Kuzma passes to Avdia. For the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham gets the bucket.
It is so hard to slow down Cade Cunningham, especially when he gets positioned he likes in deep.
Poole kicks to Bagley. To the right side. Bagley sends a screen for Kuzma. For 3. Rebound by the Pistons. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Wizzards basketball.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kuzma, right side. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Inside, stolen by Avdia. And they're on the break. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Something Jones does well, making smart passes to wide open guys.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And Duren slams it in.
Assisted.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Duren lays it up off the glass. Duren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Poole gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Off the ball, Jaden Ivey with the concentration on that shot.
Kuzma passes to Bagley. Shoots over Duren. Bagley, no good. The Pistons have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Duren slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Ivy against Poole. And there's the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizzards. Duren, Avdia with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Bagley kicks to Kuzma. The tray drills the three-pointer.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
Here's Stewart. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Pistons, sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Duren's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Detroit. Poole with it, picked up by Thompson. The three-pointer, no good. The Pistons leading. To the inside, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Poole, and it's Bagley in the corner. Outside, Jones. Bagley with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Textbook pick and roll right there. Jones is solid at navigating these sets.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, GA, not only being the #2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Poole, the pass to Jones. Over in the corner, Avdia. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
Here's Bagley. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ivy against Poole. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. 6 to shoot. Stewart finds Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Duren's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Bagley. Fires the 3. Right wing. Bagley with a screen on Thompson. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
2 minutes.
Cunningham up top. Defended by Jones.
2 minutes.
Thompson outside. And Duren slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Bagley. He's got 8. To the middle. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
Gotta push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Thompson, a screen on Poole. Feeds it to Thompson. And the layup falls. Thompson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Detroit.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Washington shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Pistons have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Rule with the steal. Dishes it to Abdia. And the pass to Jones. Bagley with a screen on Cunningham. Jones kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And Kuzma slams it in.
I'm not surprised to see Kuzma throw it down. He's got the length and leaping ability to do so.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And the dunk by Stewart.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Cunningham outside. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
That one doesn't go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
Kispert is out there with Holmes. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Just the way he wants it. All right, DA, thanks so much.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Kispert wide open, he fires. Hands it from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 1. Here's Sasser, guarded by Wright. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Holmes, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Sasser. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Takes it inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Grimes has got his first points in this one. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Sasser's got 6.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. And the rejection by Holmes. Pass to Shamet. Here's Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Sasser. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Holmes can't get it to go in. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Inside. Pass to Sasser. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. There's a screen. Shoots. Kept alive. Passes to Grimes. Here's Sasser. Guarded by Wright. Shoots the three. Sasser can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wright the pass to Holmes. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. And it's Holmes off the drive. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Fontecchio, scoreless thus far. Now the dish to Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Now here's Holmes, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Washington. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
The Pistons. 45.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Washington's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. On the court for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
Time call here. The Wizzards decide to talk it over.
Let's hear ya.
Corey Kisper's checked in for Avdia. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Now, Cunningham. After the missed three from Corey Kispert. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Bagley sets a screen for Kispert. He feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now, here's Duran. He dishes it to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And Detroit again with the bucket.
If you're the defense, you have to know where Cunningham is at all times.
Outside, Jones. Kuzma outside. Now Kispert. bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Over to the wing. Kuzma kicks to Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Here's Duran. Sweet move, and it's good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here is Poole. The pass to Kuzma. Outside, Jones to tie it up. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, the length of Cunningham. A real advantage on both ends of the floor.
To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Bagley with the bucket.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Poole against Ivy. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one out.
The pressure is on for Jade Ivy at the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Outside for Bagley to take the lead. Out to the right wing. Wizzards passing it around. Kispert dishes to Bagley. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Ivy on the wing. Down low. Duran.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
There's Bagley.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Now, here's Ivy. Inside, Duran. Good!
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Connects from downtown.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The pressure is on for Cade Cunningham. Time for him to rise to this challenge. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
What Tyus Jones brings to the floor is energy. He gives it his all when he's out there. And that kind of effort really affects the entire team.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Here's Ivy. Ooh, offline. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center position. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Thompson. Tipped. Outside Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two-guard spot.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Cunningham outside. Back to Ivy. Over Simmons. Ivy's shot is off.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Claxton passes to Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Stewart. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Duren. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Oh, sweet move. And it's Simmons missing.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Screen by Claxton. On the attack, Simmons. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Ivy outside. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Ivy doesn't take as many threes as you'd think for a guard, but respectable for him.
Shot to stop the run. Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. No good on the three. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Ivy finds Stewart. It's Thompson, high post. Here's Duren. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, and Duren goes out there and does it. Double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Duren. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Stewart. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren, no good.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps him overcome the size disparity.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Thompson with a steal. On the wing, Ivy. Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Ivy. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Johnson for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And Cade glides in for the transition finish.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with. And the hope is that Ivy in the offseason attacked his free throw shooting. This has been a weak spot in his game.
Johnson a screen on Thompson. For three, Bridges. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Pass to Johnson. Will it go? Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy. And West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. Duren in the post. Yes, it's good. Duren's got 14 points for the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to Thompson from behind the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And here's Schroeder outside. The long distance three is buried. Schroeder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Ivy outside. Now here's Thompson. Here's Duren. He's guarded by Claxton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Bridges passes to Schroeder. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. And here's Schroeder outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Claxton controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Pistons have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Ivy passes to Stewart. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tipped away. Back to Duren. Shot clock at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Sweet little floater. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that
pick. A quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Cunningham against Simmons. Here's Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. 6 on the shot clock. And now the Nets on the break. And stolen by Cunningham. Here we go, all alone. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's good thought process from Cunningham, just in position to come up with a steal.
The kick out to Simmons. Here's Thomas. in time, but it's off the mark. And we finished off one half of play. The Pistons on top, up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Detroit is shooting 76%. You don't see this often. We've got Sharp. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Jacques Vaughn.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
The kick out to Walker. And here's Schroeder outside. He can't get that one to fall.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I guess you don't need two hands, but one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Finney-Smith. Buries it from three. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Sasser, covered by Schroeder. Wiseman, a screen on Schroeder. Sasser. The rebound by the Nets. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Into the lane. Pass to Grimes. Six to shoot. Outside, Brown. With the fadeaway. Sharp grabs the miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And here's Schroeder outside. No good there. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Troy Brown, Jr.
And both free throws good for Brown.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Sharp. Watford inside. Back to Walker from the arc. And Grimes pulls it down. Well, Detroit's shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal foul. Team second.
First free throw is good.
For the Pistons, Quentin Grimes, shooting 2.
Hits both from the stripe. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. From downtown. The shot by Watford, no good. To the middle. A nice shot by Fontecchio. Fontecchio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Three-pointer Sharp.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside Schroeder. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Knocked loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions on the court.
Down low. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Basket's good.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Up top, Wiseman. Pass to Sasser. Inside. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Brown. Brown with the steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
To the inside. Here's Duren, covered by Johnson. And he jams it home with authority.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Ivy outside. Outside, Brown. Duren in the post. He's guarded by Claxton. 4 seconds left. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Detroit ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Brown in at the three. Cunningham passes to Duren. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Outside Simmons. Driving in.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Down low. Here's Duren. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Basketball.
Brooklyn shooting 40% so far in this one. It's Simmons with the drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Now Ivy. Duren the screen. Shot clock at 6. Ivy outside. They get it back. Stewart right side. 4-3. Drains the triple. And the Pistons lead by 18.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
And stolen by Stewart. And here's Ivy from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. From 13, the rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Simmons against Ivy. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Next ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Pass to Duren. And stolen by Bridges. And here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Simmons. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. To the left wing.
Last 2 minutes of play. Fourth quarter.
Stewart, left side. Back to Duren. And the layup is good. Duren's got 22.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
Thomas, that's good. A minute 42 left in the game. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Ivy goes in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
Claxton passes to Simmons. Here's Thomas. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Duren. Back to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pistons.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
Ivy goes in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Love the attacking mindset there from Ivy. Good job at getting at the defense and compromising it.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Good on the second one. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. Outside Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bridges. That one drops for him.
Great play to set up Bridges, allowing him to roll into that opening.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that'll put him up by 9. Both shots good from the strike.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Cunningham drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Schroeder. The 3-ball. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
It'll be the Wizards off the tip, and now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bagley, and it's Kispert in at the small forward position. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. Johnson finds Schroeder. Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. Johnson inside. Schroeder up top. 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. Claxton with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Jones. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Nets. Poole, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Poole. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And Richard, I'll tell you what, Jordan Poole has become one heck of an NBA player.
A star, if you will. Goes to show that you don't have to be a high recruit coming out of high school. He barely snuck in the top 100 list.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bagley against Johnson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
The kick out to Poole. Good on the triple. Poole's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out to Kuzma. Rob. Johnson against Bagley. Out left to the wing. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Jones. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right star.
It's stolen by Jones. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Kispert wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
There's the pick. Here's Finney-Smith. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Now, here's Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. A putback, and Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:03 left in the first. There's Schroeder. Claxton with it. He's against Kuzma. Finney-Smith nailed from three-point land.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Jones kicks to Kuzma. Kuzma with the screen for Poole. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole He's got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They're leading by 8, and that one is good. 6 points for Marvin Bagley.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Poole with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Bridges with it. Shoots over Poole. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. There. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the Nets' 5. Now, here's Bridges. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. There's the drive. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now here's Jones. Kuzma finds Poole. From the arc. And another miss by Washington. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges left side. Takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Schroeder against Jones. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. No good on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Now here's Jones. Still without a basket. Carries it from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jones drives in. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. With the drive, it's stolen by Bagley. Here's Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bridges with it. And now by Kispert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Johnson outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Drives to the hoop, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
It's Kuzma penetrating.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Jones. Here he goes. Out to the wing. Another steal. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Bridges outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
It's good from long range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Kuzma kicks to Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Claxton no good. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Avdia. Andrew Shamet is out there with Wright. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Livers in at the power forward position.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And contact on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to...
At the line, 2 times.
Be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits both from the strike. Now, Wright. And he drives in. And the wide open shot from Avdia connects from three-point range. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got his first bucket in this one.
They they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Simmons kicks to Thomas. Back to Simmons. Yep, it counts.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
The kick out to Wright. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the pass to Avdia. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Washington now. To the inside. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Thomas. A three ball. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Holmes setting the big for Wright. To Holmes. Puts it up. That's tipped. Here's Watford, guarded by Holmes. Watford passes to Sharp. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Simmons against Wright. Shamet up top. He has yet to score. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. Holmes got it all tied up now for Washington.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's Simmons penetrating. There's Thomas with the three. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Simmons. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
1:30 left in the third quarter. It's good. Holmes got 6 points in the quarter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Honestly, if you're defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya. Come on, let's hear it for team.
Down low. The Nets working the ball around now. They set the pick. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. Johnson, great positioning on the putback.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
Kuzma kicks to Bagley. The dish now to Kispert. Bagley the screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Not a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 17 now.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Poole finds Jones. Kispert with it. Kuzma sets a screen. Kicks it out to Jones. And And it's Bagley in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes it to Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. The buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Bridges. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Here's Schroeder. Yep, that one goes in there. Schroeder's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Schroeder surveying the floor. Inside. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jones against Schroeder. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jones.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Johnson with a screen on Jones. Nobody near Schroeder, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Kuzma with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Jones. The kick out to Poole. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist in the game. And here's Schroeder. Bridges a screen on Jones. The drive by Schroeder. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Johnson with the hot pass. Good job seeing that open.
Here's Kuzma, and he lays it straight in.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get one.
Schroeder against Jones. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Sinks the triple. Finney-Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Bridges outside. "14 feet away. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Kuzma against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Claxton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 12.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Jones with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Kispert driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
Finney Smith passes to Bridges. Picked by Finney Smith. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Johnson for three. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal it again, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition.